The Fantasy Footballer Studio is sponsored by Walmart. Welcome to the Fantasy Footballers Podcast with your hosts, Andy Holloway, Jason Moore, and Mike Wright.
Welcome in. Friday, September 26th, the Fantasy Footballers Podcast. One more show before the weekend, more matchups. We got the Wheel of Shame coming your way, Jason.
Oh, yeah.
Just to get things started on the right foot. I mean, I rushed the producers to hit the record button today because I did not want to have the overflow of all of last night's, activities from the Thursday Night Football game. I just didn't want to have those conversations off the air. We walk in the door. I want to make sure that we get to have those conversations right here, right now, because last night's game was outrageous.
What was that?
What was that? Yeah, I mean, it was
stupid.
It was a roller coaster. I thought I would come in here today. I'd already thought about this. We get 3 quarters into the game. Marvin Harrison has caused 2 overt interceptions, looked incompetent on route concepts, looked like a man who had every ounce of confidence siphoned out of him.
That was a broken man.
Yeah. Completely broken man and the Cardinals offense it's very clear and it makes perfect sense. Without Marvin Harrison, this offense is horrific. Like, without that functioning as part of Arizona, you can't just throw underneath to Trey McBride. It was so easy for the defense of Seattle to not worry about playing anything over the top, no big threats, nothing on the outside. I mean, God bless Michael Wilson and whoever that new guy was that I've never seen before.
That is funny.
But, I literally Weaver?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know you.
I was listening to I was on the radio
Xavier
for the
Weaver.
very beginning of the game, and when I heard Weavers out loud, I was like, "Oh, so the Seahawks are?
Yeah,
they have the ball. Wait, who is Weaver?"
So through 3 quarters, and I was at I'd taken my son. He's got like a sports thing, and I'm watching the game at an Outback, not a sponsor. I was with Papa Josh. We're watching the game. Papa Josh is like, "Oh, you traded for Marvin. You have the best luck in the world. He's going to go off." Yeah, it didn't really look that way for about 3 quarters.
I mean, it was immediate. There was an immediate Marv stopped on a route, and I don't know if what would have happened had he not stopped.
He might have stopped the pick.
He might have, but he stopped his route, and it was a pass right to the defender because Marv was not there. And it was like, no way that just happened immediately.
And then it got worse. Way worse.
Cardinals are
Kyler
driving.
Perfect pass to Marv's hands where he caught the ball and then was like, I forgot how to go.
It's like the popcorn, the lady holding the popcorn, tripping in the lobby. So this is all on, this is an island game. This is primetime television.
Oof.
As a Cardinal fan, I thought I was going to come in here and stare at this and just have a moment of just.
You're the broken man.
It almost made me violently ill.
Yeah.
Like I was nauseous with how embarrassing this performance was. And then
the fourth quarter happened.
Then the fourth quarter happens. Marvin Harrison catches a outstanding
really good. It was a fantastic
touchdown catch over their best defensive back. And you could see the relief on his face.
I've never ever in the 20 years of watching NFL seen a man catch a touchdown, down 2 scores, and take a knee to cry or what. I don't know if tears came, but it was clearly an overwhelming emotional moment.
I like to think he's crying the cat out. That's my hope.
Just leak the cat out the eyes.
There really is hope because of that. The fourth quarter.
Yeah.
The fourth quarter actually gives you hope for Marvin Harrison Jr. I'm playing Mike in fantasy.
So
Mike told me that when I went into the fourth quarter, my team's projection was 77 points.
Yeah.
Because Kyler had a point, Marv had a point. I ended with like 104-point projection.
Your projection is up almost 30 points. I mean, it was because the fourth quarter gets going. Kyler rips off a 30-yard run.
Yeah, that was nice.
And I'm like, oh, goodness gracious. So,
and you are in this place of you want the Cardinals to succeed.
It's a weird thing. So when you're watching a football game and you're playing fantasy football, there's 4 quarters, everyone. And I know we all want to react to the 3 quarters like, okay, just call it, it's done. Through 3 quarters, I was living my best life. My 2 main leagues, one of them against the Marv stack, the other I'm playing Owl in our main dynasty against JSN and Trey Benson. JSN has done nothing. And then the 4th quarter happens, and all these guys are just scoring points nonstop. So let the whole game play out before we make our final decisions on what has happened.
It really is a microcosm of all of society's ills. We have
immediate reaction.
We want to call it in the third.
I mean, I tweeted. I mean, I think I ping-ponged between best team on earth, worst team on earth, best team on earth, worst team on earth. The summary of this game, Arizona ends up scoring with 28 seconds left, not kicking the ball into the landing zone, giving the Seahawks the ball at the 40, bing, bang, boom.
I mean, it was
game's over.
The
Jason was so frustrated with clock management.
Because it was
unacceptable.
It was amateur bush league clock management.
You were under 2 minutes left in the game on their 30-yard line. Like you're not getting the touchdown and then stopping them with 2 timeouts left and then getting the ball back and this is your only chance to win the game is this drive. You're in the 30. There's 2 minutes left. You're on the other side of the 2 minute. And they're doing a hurry up.
Yeah.
Oh, they're doing a hurry up. We got to make sure we got as much time left on the clock as possible. For what? For the other team to have a chance? If you go score, you know they get the ball, right? Freaking idiots. I was so frustrated.
There was a point after the 2 minute mark when they were doing the hurry up. Now, the hurry up was working for them on offense. So I got that part. But there was a point where it's like almost somebody called down from the Madden booth. There was like someone that called down because all of a sudden they were taking time.
Yes. Oh, they got close enough. They got like inside the 10 and they're like, oh, guys, did you know they're going to get the ball if we score? We should run the ball. Like, yeah, thank you. Also, make sure you don't put your best running back on the field when you want to run the ball.
Well, you want to know why though, right?
Please.
I know you guys were kind of in love with my dynasty team, Trey Tucker, Hunter Henry,
Kareem
dynasty Hunt, Alec Iomanner. I played Amari DeMarcado last night.
Oh, my goodness. You got a touchdown.
And I got a touchdown.
It's
look,
so stupid.
I don't want to – we have 8 matchups to get through. We have so much to talk about. But I need to talk about the other side of this coin here. Kyler ends up okay. Marvin, good game, 6 for 66 and a touchdown. Trey McBride. By the way, I am really like on a human level, I'm so happy for Marvin to have that moment.
Sure.
Because I really did feel for him. Like this – if you end that game the way the first 3 quarters go, this is just it's a lot. It's a lot, and I don't know how recoverable that is.
He would probably retire.
But before you jump to the other side, the Trey Benson, and if you played him last night, I know you're disappointed. As an Arizona Cardinal fan, I was disappointed they didn't go back to him more. He ended up 8 for 35 on the ground, 5 for 19 through the air. He has juice.
I like the 5 catches.
And he can make something happen. And I think much, much better things are going to happen for Trey Benson very soon.
I don't think he played a single 2-minute drill.
No, he's not the 2-minute guy, which is a huge problem for fantasy football, but he is talented, and he was used in the James Conner role. So he will be a valuable running back too most of the time. And if by the end of the year he can kind of get involved in the 2-minute drill because he's obviously got the passing chops, then he'll be able to squeak his way to a running back 1.
I also want to talk about my thoughts on our thoughts on Kenneth Walker.
He's very good.
Kenneth Walker is the best worst player ever.
Totally
he really
totally
like agree. The disconnect between fantasy and reality on Kenneth Walker is so extreme because if you watch Kenneth Walker, nobody you can say, oh, Zach Charbonnet he got stuffed at the line. Kenneth Walker's got 20, lost 7. Got 25, lost 5. This guy is, and then he had the bad penalty, the mental mistake there.
Yeah.
But it's he is simultaneously the best and dumbest player I've ever seen. Always trying to break the bigger run and costing his team. I think there were 3 or 4 separate times they were in 2nd and 15, 2nd and 16 because of Ken Walker.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, that's why they're happy when they give the ball to Charbonnet and he gets 2 yards because it's all right, positive.
It's what's weird about it is I don't disagree. There's so many runs where you're like, dude, what's going on? But the problem is he's too good. Like when he runs in and he gets stuffed, like Charbonnet just goes falls down. Kenneth Walker bounces off of people, and you're like, your job is to stay on your feet, but it ends up costing him. I'm not disagreeing with that, but it's so funny to me of his talent level to keep his balance and stay up costs him yards because he bounces backwards.
I mean, I agree. Charbonnet had a second. He had a touchdown last night. He had a second one called back. If I walked away from that game, do I want to trade more for Ken Walker or Charbonnet? It's actually Charbonnet for me. Ken Walker looked great on certain plays. It's going to be weird all year is my opinion on that one.
Sure.
JSN was getting shut out, ends up 4 for 79. You saw some flashes from Elijah Arroyo in this game.
Yeah.
A.J. Barner had a touchdown. Cooper Kupp and Torrey Horton, pretty much nothing from them. Horton had a real chance at a big touchdown opportunity.
They were mostly playing 12 personnel.
Yeah,
you were
the
people who are
that.
like, oh, Torrey Horton, because he's not on the field because
Yeah.
their plan was we need to have 2 tight ends out there.
Which is also, I mean, it's why Torrey Horton was a little bit of a question mark on adding him because Cooper Kupp's not going away. So, all right, we are going to move on.
Footclan Friday.
All right, the weekly giveaway winner for our Footclan Friday segment this week, a $100 gift card to fantasychamps.com goes to Happy Campers. Happy Campers from jointhefoot.com. Congratulations.
Happier campers now.
Yeah, $100 happier. All right, let's talk some news.
News and notes from around the league, presented by Progressive Insurance.
Jaden Daniels.
Uh-oh.
Not spotted at practice on Friday after a limited session on Thursday. The game opened at Washington -3. It is now Atlanta -1.5.
Yeah, a 4.5-point swing means the quarterback has changed, and I don't think that we should be expecting Daniels to be the starting quarterback, which makes Marcus Mariota a fine pickup and stream option.
Bill Krosky didn't practice?
He didn't practice Wednesday or Thursday with a sore knee. We are getting reports, they're filtering in right now that he is on the field.
Just to hang out, or are we doing some football?
Well, the latest report I'm seeing here is Ja'Cory Krosky Merritt is on the practice field. They're doing special teams work, so right now he's not doing much. So it's we still don't know. We still don't know what's going on with
Bill. We need more out of you. It's hard to make the great Chuck Norris jokes when you.
What's a Chuck Norris
joke? What are you even talking about?
What is that?
It's a Bill Krosky joke.
I don't even know who that was.
Oh, Bill, get on the field. Well, so if Bill's not there, how should we be bullish on Chris Rodriguez?
Probably.
Volume, anyways.
Yeah, Terry McLaurin did not practice either, not spotted on Friday, and pretty sure Terry McLaurin is not going to play football.
No, everything that is being reported right now is that there's good news for Terry McLaurin. He isn't going to need surgery. So I mean, when the news is breaking, like, hey, he's gotten like 8 opinions.
It's the Tucker Kraft,
and he's not getting surgery. It really seems like he's not going to play. But you're right. Tucker Kraft then played.
But yeah, I think Terry's not going to play. Just saying the reporting is being real weird right now.
Well, we're just hopeful it's not going to be long term for him. Well, this sentence doesn't make sense. It can't possibly mean what it says. Bucs wide receiver Chris Godwin did not practice Wednesday after being a full participant on Wednesday.
I believe it was Thursday.
Did not practice Thursday.
But
part of his ramp up process.
That's what it sounded like.
So, okay.
Monitor Chuba, because he was added to the injury report on Thursday. He practiced limited, but he was added with a calf injury, never like a later week new addition to the injury report.
Is that maybe pick up Rico?
Yeah, you might want to insure yourself, sure.
What else do we have, guys?
The Devontae Adams.
Hasn't practiced Wednesday or Thursday with the hamstring. As a veteran, I'm still not, I still think there's a chance he's fine and they're just going to manage it. But you don't like to see it.
No, you'd like to. You need at least a limited today.
Yeah, Wednesday I don't give two farts
What
about, but
Thursday?
missing a Thursday entirely it's not good. He wouldn't be doing that if he was healthy, right? Like he's not just completely not practicing Thursday for rest.
Juwan Jennings did not practice on Wednesday or Thursday. If Jennings were to miss again, Demarcus Robinson will be playing football this week.
Potentially with Brock Purdy.
He did not suffer an injury. He was suspended. Looked good in preseason. Very capable dart throw type of player.
Yeah, 100% available.
Yeah.
Still not rostered in a single league.
Well, he's in one. My dynasty league, baby.
Yeah,
You know he's scoring.
Well,
if
he's your
on
best player.
He's probably my best player. 2-0 last week. Xavier Worthy, full participant on Wednesday and Thursday. Justin Fields, full participant on Thursday. Seems like Justin Fields will start on Monday.
Yeah, that's usually what happens, and we won't know. Well, we should know by Sunday, but when they are ramping up and progressing through the practice schedule like they have to do in order to clear concussion protocol, usually that means they'll clear.
That was News and Notes, sponsored by Progressive Insurance. Quote today at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company. Affiliates and third-party insurers not available in all states or situations. Coverage subject to policy terms, limits, and conditions. All right, into the forecast we go.
Fantasy Forecast, presented by Prize Picks.
All right, we covered the Vikings, Steelers, Commanders, Falcons, Saints, Bills, Browns, Lions, Panthers, Patriots, Chargers, Giants, Eagles, Buccaneers on yesterday's show. We'll start here. Ew.
That's where we're starting?
Well, yeah, we are because we are fighting. That's what 0-6 means to me. We're fighting for our first win of the season. Tennessee at 0-3, Houston at 0-3. Vegas line Houston -7 over under 39.5.
You don't usually see
Blarf.
a -40 with a team favored by a full touchdown. That means the Titans are projected for 16 points on the road against a very good Houston Texans defense.
Yeah, play the Houston D.
For sure.
Cam Ward, the lowest completion percentage in the NFL right now, 15 sacks taken in 3 games, on pace to take a record amount of sacks.
No, come on, man.
Yeah.
He doesn't look good. I remember after week 1, there was like mixed
Again,
kind
the
of
game against
mixed
Denver.
signals. Yeah, it was like some people were saying Cam looked so good, and I was like, I feel like we watched different. He did not look good. He was missing passes like crazy, and I mean, he has shown a flash here or there, a play. You know, the play where he rolls to the right and throws across his body and has a touchdown to Io Manor. He has some special moments, but consistency is everything for a quarterback, and honestly, he's consistently not great so far.
Taking the rookie lumps right now. Tony Pollard is averaging 20 opportunities a game. He is
and playing well.
Yeah.
Just not doing a ton for fantasy.
Yeah, he did score last week to finish inside the top 15 for the first time. 16 for 45. This is going to be a tough one for him. The matchup's just going to be tough. If I'm Houston, Pollard is the number 1 and number 2 player I focus on, and I make Cam Ward try to complete passes. So I am worried about the ceiling on this game. Do you guys?
I do not disagree.
For sure.
Like, speaking of ceiling problems, Chase Brown or Tony Pollard?
Pollard.
I think that's
Yeah, it'd be Pollard for me. Chase Brown has a bad matchup too. What about Travion taking a shot against Carolina?
I would play Henderson.
Yeah, I think that there's more upside there.
If you don't want to get shut out, like you're a heavy lead type of situation, I think Pollard is safe.
Yeah, that's fine.
Nick Chubb on the other side gets opportunities, doesn't do much with them. But this is maybe a game at home where you could look at with the heavy favorite situation. He's maybe better.
Yeah, for sure. This is a matchup where I think he projects to be good. I mean, the truth is he should either be good at the end of this week, like, oh yeah, he had 70 yards and a touchdown. They're going to be hopefully their offense should be able to have little signs of life here at home, favored by a touchdown against the Tennessee Titans. And if they're up, they'll continue giving the ball to Chubb. He'll have touchdown opportunities. The only reason I don't think it, like if at the end of this week we're like, man, well, Chubb's done, would be because they continue the Woody Marks volume. Yeah. He's been going up and up and up in snaps. And so maybe in this game, this is his breakout game. That's my only hesitation. Otherwise, Chubb should be good.
What about the would you go Nick Chubb or would you go Krosky Merritt?
Definitely Nick Chubb. I mean, I don't know
what's going on with that injury.
Yeah, Krosky's hard to even make a prediction right now on a Friday.
Nico Collins, play him, of course. Don't play your Tennessee wide receivers right now. If you do play one because you want to, Io Manor.
It is. It's Io Manor.
And Christian Kirk
Calvin
is a dart throw.
Ridley has vanished into his cash.
Yeah. I mean, he's back to where we were with Levis, honestly, which is constantly targeted, pretty ugly targets, balls not near his hands.
Yeah, it's not good. I mean, honestly, in this game, it's Nico Collins is a must start, and then you have two running backs who are flex options. You might have better options. Pollard on one side, Chubb on the other, and then check out.
Stop talking about this game.
Yeah, next.
All right, these teams have better records. The Colts.
I am so excited for this game.
Colts are 3-0. Rams are 2-1, just coming off the loss to the Eagles where they had a big lead. Vegas line, Los Angeles -3.5 at home, over under 49.5. That's
there we
I believe
go.
it's the highest of the week. This is great, and we're going to learn so much about the Colts in this game.
You think?
I do. The Rams, to me, are one of the elite teams. Like I watching them play, they took it to the Eagles. They ended up shockingly losing that game, but they are, I think, great on offense and great on defense and well coached. They have the weapons, and the Colts have looked like an elite team, but they've only played one difficult matchup.
Yeah, they're number 2, I was going to say, in total yards per game right now. So they are an offense that is cruising. You've been able to play Michael Pittman. Jonathan Taylor's been a monster.
Michael
Tyler
Pittman,
Warren.
Whisperer,
Yes.
Jason. Is Pittman in this week?
Pittman is in. This is a high over under. This is not like I wouldn't make. He was my start of the week last week. This is just this is like your average Michael Pittman game. He'll finish as the wide receiver 24 this week.
Okay, so I was hoping for more than an average Pittman game.
Yeah, well, you're not going to get it in this one. You're going to get an average Pittman game,
Okay.
which is a necessary start in fantasy.
Yeah, if you look at his entire, is this like a career average? Because that would be 10.3 points per game.
That is exactly what he scores in this game. Half PPR, 10.3.
Okay, 10.3 on the dot. You heard it here first. Daniel Jones, you can play him?
I guess so.
It's almost like how can you not play him? But
it's
also,
how can you not play him? But how can you play him?
Exactly.
It's a real Schrödinger's cat situation.
There's going to be we knew it.
Yeah.
But
maybe
there wasn't with Sam Darnold last year. We kept waiting, and it was just like he was good. And Daniel Jones has looked so good. His passes, he's ripping them. He's staying in the pocket. He's moving around. He's running. There's been no film of Daniel Jones. It's like, well, he got lucky. He hasn't been playing well. He can only play the defenses he's been scheduled against so far, and one of them was the Denver defense when he was a top 6 quarterback.
Do you remember?
Remember?
I wasn't sure if we were going Earth, Wind, and Fire or Michael Jackson.
No,
right there.
we did it together.
We all jumped in a time machine a couple weeks ago before the season started.
Right. I remember that.
And we had to
Not a lot of room.
and it was who's Sam Darnold? Remember my answer?
Was it Daniel
Daniel
Jones?
Jones.
Good answer. Good
So,
answer. You remember Andy's
Off to a hot
answer?
start.
Yeah.
Sam Darnold.
Sam Darnold. Good answer. Good answer.
Oh, dude,
He's really nailing the Darnold this year.
Darnold is. I think Darnold's good.
Yeah,
he might be good.
Turns
Remember,
out.
do you remember when Malik Neighbors said quarterback wasn't the problem when they moved off? When they moved off of Daniel Jones,
And he was adamant. He was like, guys, I'm telling you, the quarterback isn't the issue. And they're like, well, what is the issue? And he was like, he knew, and he's like, I'm not.
yeah,
I'm
it's
not
up for you to
saying-
figure out.
Yeah.
We're all trying to figure out who did this.
Yeah, no.
Do you remember when Carolina had Sam Darnold and Carolina had Baker Mayfield? And they were like, man, we can't figure this quarterback position out.
That's
Sorry,
a good point.
Panthers.
That's a good
I
point.
can't wait for Bryce's next team.
Oh, my goodness.
man.
Tyler Warren, by the way, here are all the wideouts and tight ends in the NFL with more yards after the catch than Tyler Warren.
No, that's
Nice.
not true.
No, I just read the whole list.
You're telling me that yards after the catch, rookie tight end Tyler Warren is number 1, including wide receivers?
According to Kyle.
Technically, Kyle's telling you that.
Yeah.
But I want to
Dog.
make sure if it's wrong, but that's the case.
That's impressive.
You're not playing any other wideouts or taking shots on other wideouts in
No.
Indianapolis. Just stick with the tight end and Michael Pittman.
Yeah. I like the note here that is written DFS about
Yes.
Adonai Mitchell. Because I'm not going to recommend, hey, pick him up and play him in your redraft leagues. Maybe if you're in a super, super deep, maybe you're in a chopped league and you're like, I don't have a guy, A.D. Mitchell might be on your waiver wire.
And the reason
Alec Pierce is out with a concussion, and the Alec Pierce role has, like, it's given us some production.
Alec Pierce is the most unsung good player in the NFL. He never gets credit for anything. I mean, he was 68 yards, 67 yards the last 2 weeks.
And got hurt in one of them. So Puka's in your lineup. Devontae Adams, watch for the injury situation. Jason, start of the week if he's healthy. Suppose he's the sit of the week if he's injured.
If he doesn't play, please do not start him.
Stafford.
What if he doesn't practice today, and you're like, game time decision for Adams, and then he's active? Are you putting him in?
So if he is active after basically not practicing this week, he will move down drastically, but he's not a must bench.
Okay.
He's still very good, but if I've got another good option, like if I was looking at Devontae Adams or Michael Pittman, I'm obviously starting Devontae Adams if he practices right now. But if he doesn't practice the whole week, and I've got a guy like Pittman, I'd be like, what I don't want to have happen is Adams go out there, try out the hamstring, 2 snaps in. He's like, oh, that's tight. I'm going to take this one off.
Should have just played Marv.
Good.
The amount of people I'm in third quarter of just getting like I even tweeted,
man.
hey, I'm like, on behalf of Arizona.
Yeah, dude.
I am so sorry that you're having to watch. And dude, the responses are so funny because people are like, yeah, you should be. You're like, okay, it's a joke, my guy. Take it easy.
I had somebody after the game be like, imagine starting that stack, you clown. I was like, this stack was great.
Yeah.
That stack was awesome.
It ended up being
it was fine.
A good play.
It was good. All right, let's take a break. We'll talk about our next matchup. What's up, Foot Clan? You can't count on much these days, but you can always count on Sundays with the NFL on CBS and Paramount Plus. That's right, football fans. Watch your local NFL game every Sunday on CBS and Paramount Plus all season long. This year's schedule is absolutely stacked with rivalries and revenge games, including the next chapter of the epic Bills-Chiefs saga. That'll be fun. So stay connected all year on any device, at home or on the go. Visit ParamountPlus.com/NFL to get started today and count on Sundays for another must-see season of the NFL on CBS and Paramount Plus.
Called you a clown.
Yeah, I mean, it's okay. It's okay.
I
was
mean,
putting the makeup on for 3 quarters, so I washed it off late. But, I mean, by the way, thoughts on the rivalry jerseys for the Cardinals? Because I was a big fan.
I was a huge fan. I loved it.
I love the helmet.
Yeah.
I like the – you're wearing the cap. I like the caps.
The cap on.
The jerseys.
You don't like the like sand speckle mold on there?
I don't know. I'm still TBD on it.
Yeah, all right. Jacksonville 2-1, San Francisco 3-0. Vegas line San Fran -3 over under 46.5. I don't know what the Jacksonville Jaguars are. I feel like, on some levels, on some plays, Travis Etienne being resurrected a bit, you feel kind of good for a minute, but then most of it has been disjointed. Like, targeting Travis Hunter has been a bad bet right now. 5 targets of 10-plus yards down the field, leading to 3 picks. 1 almost interception and a diving incompletion. They want to get Hunter the ball. It's not working. They want to get Brian Thomas Jr. the ball. It's not working.
They're throwing it to him.
Like, right now, their defense is, holding them up a little bit compared to what it did last year, but do they stand any chance in this matchup?
I think they do stand a chance.
They have a good defense.
Yeah, their defense looks so much better than last year. Last year we were targeting the Jaguars. This is one of those, like, we're almost a month into the season, and I believe what I've seen from the Jacksonville Jaguars, Josh Hines-Allen has looked awesome. And so this is a team that I think can get after Brock or can get after Mac Jones. We're not 100% sure who's starting right now. I think I expect Brock to play. But we don't know that entirely. While the the San Francisco defense looks, metric wise, it's like, oh, Robert Saleh, he's resurrected this defense. They look amazing. They played the Arizona Cardinals offense that, you shut them down, but most people have. The Saints pretty much shut them down. You played the Saints, like, okay, yeah, you shut them down, but they're the Saints. Everyone's shutting them down.
Bosa is out.
And they lost Bosa. So I'm not.
Honestly, think there's an opportunity for Jacksonville to be all right in this game?
I do.
So you'd start ETN,
Yes.
Brian Thomas,
Yeah.
Brenton Strange if you need a tight end.
Yeah. Strange is right on that streaming tight end.
And
area.
we talked about something. I mean, Christian McCaffrey right now on pace for 437 touches.
Oh my
That would be
I guess the question that
Don't
you
worry
had
about it.
late
Don't
in the offseason
worry
of
about
who's
it.
getting hurt
Maybe-
at his expense right now.
Oh gosh,
Don't care.
Who else?
I'll sacrifice them all.
I think Pearsall's got it. I mean, he's next man.
So what were you going to say though?
But you had mentioned like maybe there was a world where to keep him healthy this year, they limit his touches.
No
That
way.
is definitively
Not Christian
answered.
McCaffrey.
No.
Hope he can hold up. So far, so good.
Yeah, I mean he can.
We need a little bit better blocking here from that O line, though.
2 out of every 5 years.
Yeah.
This might be that year.
Demarcus Robinson, if Jawan Jennings doesn't play, would be a desperation start there, and don't play Tonjes McBasketball.
No.
Correct.
And Brock Purdy, you're going to want to give him some time.
Have we heard anything about Georgie Porgy Kittle? Like, I feel like it's gone complete radio silence. Normally you hear, hey,
I mean,
George-
IR, man.
Yeah, he's on
just
IR.
no, I know,
chilling.
but usually you hear like a, hey, things are looking good for George.
Give it a couple more.
with
Yeah,
the IR.
we'll hear when he comes closer to the 4-week mark. The only other player that I think is maybe if we're mentioning Demarcus Robinson.
Oh, I thought that was a tootin'. That makes it a lot worse for me to make that
that
sound.
was not a toot sound.
No?
That was a juicy
Yeah.
toot.
That was a shoot.
Yeah.
Whoops.
You gambled
Oh,
and lost.
Yeah.
He's
no,
all shooting.
but Parker Washington had 11 targets last week, and Diami Brown is not going to be
Well,
active.
Is he let's double check on De'Ami Brown.
He was limited in practice. He's got
Yeah.
the shoulder injury. I mean, I guess maybe he plays, but I'm expecting him to not. So in a full PPR league that's deeper,
It's probably a better play than Travis Hunter because Travis Hunter's playing 53% of the snaps last week. It's gone down 3 straight weeks. Parker Washington's gone up. If Diami Brown's out, then I think he's a better play than Hunter.
And Coach Cohen did come out and say that if De'Ami Brown misses time, that doesn't mean more for Travis Hunter. If Parker Washington would take that spot.
Yeah. No, that's I think what would happen. So Baltimore 1-2, Kansas City 1-2, games at Arrowhead.
amazing.
Baltimore
I'll
minus-
jump in real quick, Andy, because I'm not going to hit the button, but Dan Quinn did just rule out Terry and Jaden.
Okay. So they're both out.
Yep. Betts just posted it, so I'll get a confirmation on that. But be prepared.
How many completions in that game for Marcus Mariota?
Ooh, how many?
How many completions do you think?
What was he at last week?
I feel like he's going to have like 16 completions.
He was 15 of 21 last week.
Now they're not favored. Last week heavily favored.
I think maybe 18-ish.
Okay, how does it break down? Position wise.
This is a Debo question. You're trying to you are just trying to see how many targets.
Well, look, Ertz as well.
Yeah,
It's like if
Ertz
you
is playable.
if you look at the offense, and I'm trying to manage Marcus Mariota, the thing I'm doing is design plays to my best players, and you're running out of them.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I'm just going to try and run a ton.
You don't have Eckler to throw to.
Maybe
You don't have McLaurin to throw to.
Maybe McNichols is.
I mean, he didn't get any targets.
Didn't need him.
Well, they didn't need him. They were blowing him out. But
I don't look at him as the best catching back.
McNichols?
Really?
No.
Who do you look at?
yeah, who?
Well, I mean, he's just not on the field enough.
Mm.
That's all I'm saying is just like, yeah, if you were playing him on third downs regularly, what was his snap percentage last week?
McNichols last week.
And this is a blowout game. I mean, he's a 36%.
26%.
Yeah.
26. I mean, to me, that's way too scary.
Yeah, well, I mean, this was also under the pretext that if
I think
Bill
running backs will get
misses
some.
the game.
Oh, it was?
Yeah, I would say if it's Chris Rodriguez. We talked earlier in the news, like if Bill didn't go, is Chris Rodriguez a must start? And I was saying, is it if Bill isn't there? Is it
Oh,
Chris
that's a
or is it
different
Jeremy
discussion.
McNichols?
That's a totally different discussion.
That was
yeah.
what I'm.
Yeah, I thought we were talking about what he had said, which was McLaurin and
Yeah, I guess it's a
missing
good
the game.
it's a good sign that if they're coming out and ruling those players out, that they're not ruling Bill Krosky out.
Ravens, Chiefs, at Arrowhead, Baltimore minus 2.5, over-unders 48.5. Okay, here we go. Kansas City's won 5 of the 6 matchups between Lamar and Mahomes, including the playoffs. When this game, somebody said, hey, it's Baltimore, Kansas City. didn't know right away where the game was. I just said I'm going to take the home team in this matchup. I feel like that's the differentiator. Baltimore's favored here.
2.5 points. That's wild to go on the road. I mean, Baltimore is a better roster right now. You look at the Chiefs; they've got a great defense. You look at the Ravens; they've got a good defense.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's a lot of personnel on both sides here. You look at the two offenses, and Baltimore's been on fire, and the Chiefs have been struggling to move the ball. So I understand why the Ravens are favored from a personnel standpoint, but this is tough to go on the road in Arrowhead after a slugfest against the Lions. I'm with you, Andy. I'm picking the Chiefs on this side.
Yeah, I've been disappointed with the Ravens defense, to be honest with you.
Well, sure, they've given up like over 100 points.
Yeah, they're like sometimes they look really good, sometimes they break. I think on the road in Arrowhead, that noise. I think that the Chiefs can get it done. Now, this is all outside the context of fantasy. Like the game has a high over/under. I'm looking at this game. You're obviously playing the stars in this game. Lamar Jackson's in your lineup. Derrick Henry's in your lineup. Zay Flowers should be in your lineup. Don't worry about last week. They ran very few plays, and the way that game went, it was, Derrick Henry had a huge role in that offense. You got the Mark Andrews involvement. I'm not worried about Zay Flowers personally.
Yeah.
It does show what can happen, right? He's not an alpha in the prototypical sense, so he does disappear from time to time. The question then to me is, like, you play those three core players. What do you do with Mark Andrews? Do you chase what you got last week, Jason? You got big A.J. Brown, big Mark Andrews last week.
Yeah, I think Mark Andrews is playable. I assumed that Isaiah Likely was going to be back this week, and I think they need Likely. Likely's been limited participant in practice, and he hasn't been on the field yet. I would imagine you're going to have full participation in practice before Likely actually takes the field in a fantasy football way where you can start him. But if Likely is out, yeah, I mean, Mark Andrews is fine. You look at last year on the season, the Chiefs' great defense, the one place that they were exploitable was the tight end position. So he's like in a pinch. Now, I will say this. If it was Andrews or Ertz, I'm going to go Ertz because I'm much more confident that, like, there are game plans where Mark Andrews is just into block.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. On the other side, way more complicated. Way more challenging. We got a game in which we believe, two of us at least, that the Chiefs can win this game.
The Ravens are covered. If you want my opinion on what's happening for the game.
Well, they're okay.
I think the Ravens are going to win this game by at least a touchdown.
Okay. So, yeah, your opinion is different.
Yes.
Got it.
Yes.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's up in the air. But where does the points come from? Where does points come from?
I know, it really is. It's almost like what we've seen from Tyquan Thornton has been so necessary for the Chiefs that
he might be the only player I want to play.
I mean, I think maybe you got to keep playing him.
Desperate flex, double flex situation.
Yeah, but
you think he's up above that?
He shouldn't be.
No, he shouldn't be, because you're going to need a big play.
Yeah,
and you're in the. I mean, Trey Tucker or Tyquan Thornton this week. What would you do there? That's the category.
I think I'd go Thornton.
I'm going to go Thornton.
Yeah, I mean, I might not go either one.
Because the thing is like the Chiefs. Do the Chiefs come out of this game? I have to imagine is this prime time?
No.
Oh wow, crazy. The Ravens at Arrowhead, and they don't prime time that. It's just like one of those things where Mahomes will hit some big play. Like, it always happens. And I just don't know that there's anybody else to hit it with.
Where are you with Travis Kelce on a start-sit perspective this week? Because the people want to know. It's a big name on your bench, and you're sitting there going, do I really play Ertz? Do I really play Henry, Hunter Henry? Do I play Harold Fannin? Do I play Laporta? Like, where are you with Kelce?
Yeah, I'm playing basically all those people you just named. I mean, Zach Ertz is available, and I would play Zach Ertz over him.
Even with Mariota?
Even with Mariota, because you don't have Terry McLaurin there, and like you said, if he completes 18 passes, how many are going to Ertz? You know he's going to be involved.
Ferguson, Kincaid, both ahead of him.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, I think it gets a little bit more murky if you're down in the Mark Andrews decision, Kyle Pitts decision, Brenton Strange decision.
Yeah.
I'd play him over Strange.
Yeah, I'd play him over Strange. I'd play him over Pitts.
Okay. Anybody else at the? I mean, we avoided running backs for the Chiefs.
You
Is
should
that
not.
strategic?
If you're gonna start one, it would be Hunt. I think you're looking for touchdowns.
You should have gone DeMarcado.
Yeah, that's tough.
I didn't even rediscover that I started DeMarcado until after that game. Otherwise, I would have lost my mind during it. Chicago Raiders, 1-2. Both of these squads, we have the Raiders 1.5-point home favorites. The over/under is 47.5. The line has jumped back and forth. The Bears looked really good last week, but they're on the road here, and I think this game has the potential to be very good for fantasy. Personally,
I do too.
I think that the Chicago defense has been really bad. They've lost pieces. We know that Jalen Johnson's getting core muscle surgery now. Chicago's given up a lot of yards. Geno Smith's been willing to throw the ball down the field.
Mm-hmm.
You have a game I'm pretty excited about for fantasy.
Yeah, I would agree. I think.
Who are your locks in this game?
Caleb Williams.
Caleb. Okay. I thought we were talking the Raiders. Raiders side.
Both sides. Yeah, both sides.
Like, if Genty has a down week this week, then I will start to be concerned.
Yeah, I told a lot of people to go pick him up.
And I'm for that decision of if you can go get a workhorse running back who's just underperforming. But if you can't perform in this matchup, then you'll be like, when will it actually happen? When could it actually happen?
Yeah, the principle behind acquiring Genty is that if you keep giving Ashton Genty 15-plus opportunities a week, you'll be happy with Ashton Genty. That's the principle.
Yes.
But we need the outcome to match.
And I love Jacoby Myers. He's my start of the week. And Brock Bowers, Brock Bowers should be back to what you're used to.
Yeah, I mean, you got Michael Mayer still working through his concussion, didn't participate in practice this week, so he probably won't be active. Bowers is now, going to be 3 weeks removed from the initial knee injury that he's been playing through. So Bowers is a lock.
Odunze's a lock.
Odunze is absolutely a lock right now.
Yeah.
There's a lot of
the
fantasy.
running backs, though, on Chicago. This is an area where the Raiders so far have been very good in terms of not giving up a lot of fantasy points to running backs. Do you play Swift? I mean, because of the running back landscape?
He is just outside of my top 24.
Just outside the top 24?
Yeah.
Tony
about
Pollard,
how he feels.
Tony Pollard or DeAndre Swift?
Pollard.
I'm Pollard there as well. Travion Henderson.
That one's tough.
The known work for Swift.
I'm just so afraid. Like,
Yeah.
logic and rational coaching says, hey, Henderson gets chances. What if he has 3 chances?
It's in the range of outcomes.
I'm going to take my 3 chances on a big play.
Well, we haven't. Yeah. So you'd play him over Swift?
I would.
You'd play Henderson over Swift. Jason Moore. All right. Well, I mean, the last 2 weeks, 12 and 13 touches for DeAndre Swift. It's not been a ton on the ground. It's been okay. Trey Tucker chasing that 3-touchdown game. You guys said you'd play Thornton over him. I mean, the thing I come back to with Tucker that made me feel more confident was the involvement, the snaps, and the week 1 where he got into the end zone again. Geno Smith, we don't know who his favorite targets are on this offense yet, but it was nice to see Tucker involved. You're going to be
first 2 weeks it was Jacoby, and then it was Trey Tucker.
Yeah, you got to monitor that. It'd be nice to monitor from the bench, I think. See if you have something more long term.
Yeah.
Can you even start DJ Moore?
No.
I mean, like,
I don't think so.
The Packers boys, like Romeo Doubs, not Golden, obviously, good because we're pretty pumped, but Romeo Doubs in that matchup against Dallas or DJ Moore.
Probably
Wow.
Dobbs.
Woof.
DJ Moore's on pace for 765 receiving yards.
I'm going to lean on the DJ Moore side there, but I think that's a good, like, that's where he is now.
Yeah.
And Geno Smith, would you play him over Baker? There was, we didn't mention it in the news. Baker's managing a biceps injury.
Yeah, we did just get
and
an
has
update
a tough
on that.
matchup.
Bowles was talking about Baker, Godwin, and Wirfs. He said all those guys are questionable but trending in the right direction. We'll see what happens tomorrow with Tristan and Chris. Baker should be okay for Sunday.
Okay. What's the answer then, Geno or Baker?
Man, it's tough. I personally would go Geno. I've got him in 2 different lineups. It feels so scary and stupid, though.
Is he your league record quarterback this week?
He is. I'm playing him over Dak. If CeeDee Lamb is ever officially ruled out and I can change my lineup.
Okay.
We're holding out hope.
Yeah, this is just an inevitable out, isn't it?
Yes, it's just an inevitable out.
They were talking about, do we need to put him on the IR?
They literally said we're going to reevaluate in 2 weeks. Doubtful.
All right,
Come on.
we'll take a break and we'll get into Sunday night, Monday night.
This episode is brought to you by NFL Sunday Ticket on YouTube TV. This season, make sure to subscribe to NFL Sunday Ticket and YouTube TV, where you will get every game, every Sunday, all in one place. NFL Sunday Ticket on YouTube TV gives you everything you need to win Sunday. Watch up to 4 games at once with multi-view, or follow your fantasy team and watch the game on one screen. You can even catch up to live with key plays. Now, get NFL Sunday Ticket month to month and cancel at any time. Go to youtube.com/fantasyfootballers to sign up today. Local and national games on YouTube TV. NFL Sunday Ticket for out-of-market games excludes digital-only games. Base plan required. Renews every month during the 2025 regular season only. Your membership for the following month can be canceled anytime before your renewal date. Terms, restrictions, and embargoes apply. Commercial use excluded. No refunds.
Speaking of them Cowboys, Green Bay travels to Dallas. Green Bay 2-1, coming off a loss. Dallas 1-2. Vegas line here, Green Bay -7, over under 47.5. Dallas is hurting. We've got injuries. CeeDee Lamb, we've already talked about it, but you've got your first-round guard, likely heading to IR for Dallas. You now lost your center for 6 to 8 weeks. We talked about it a little bit on the trade episode on Wednesday. The fact that, I'm a little worried about Javonte long-term.
Sure.
I'm worried about Javonte against Green Bay. They have been pretty much a force. They lost a really close game last week, but it wasn't I guess Judkins had a good game against them.
Yeah.
But I'm not as confident that Javonte gets into the end zone this week.
I don't think Javonte is as good as Judkins is.
Scatterboo against the Chargers or Javonte against Green Bay?
That's a great question.
Scatterboo.
Yeah, I'd go Scatterboo.
All right.
It's not that great of a question, honestly. It's a mediocre question, Mike.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I'm
I
sorry.
thought it was at least good.
If we had disagreed, it would have been a great question.
I think one of the biggest...
Travis Etienne or
Etienne.
Javonte Williams.
Etienne. Come up with a good question,
yeah,
Mike.
try to do a good question.
Gosh. He just has questions.
Medium to mediocre. Yeah, mediocre.
Brees Hall.
Oh, that's
Or
a good
Javonte
question. You
was-
did it, Mike.
Third time's the try.
You did it, Andy.
Brees Hall.
Okay. Cool. Next question.
Pollard. Jeremy wants to know Pollard or
Oh, is this
Pollard is like the
No,
standard.
I don't have that. I just thought it
I
was a
think
good
that
question.
that one is a great question, Al.
Oh, what?
Thank
Come on. What?
I love that question. It
Oh.
was really well thought out.
What? Yeah, thank you.
I will take
I don't want to.
Javonte.
Yeah, I don't want to say that Javonte is unstartable here.
No.
This is the running back 6 through 3 weeks. He's been very good. They're going to need him, and his utilization has been awesome. But without the same center and guard he's had with CeeDee Lamb removed from, you're going to have an easier time at the line of
I hope he
scrimmage.
can catch some passes. That would make things.
And he has been.
Yeah, last week he only had 10 attempts on the ground. Did not score for the first time on the ground. Ended up at running back 25. I think that's about where I have him slotted in this week. Jordan Love's my start of the week. Matthew Golden's my start of the week on the Green Bay side. Josh Jacobs is Jason's start of the year
Yes.
for the rest of the season. So looking forward to seeing how Jacobs breaks out, gets back into the end zone, maybe once or twice. We'll see. Romeo Doubs, you can play him. You really can.
Yeah.
You don't have to be excited about it. Just do it. Tucker Kraft, we finally had a down performance. The knee is hurting.
Well, because he was going to be out for the year.
Where's that dog, Mike?
He played.
Yeah.
He played-
The dog was on the field.
He
So you can
played
play
through-
poorly
Oh, absolutely.
through injury and be a dog?
If
Yes.
it's a season-ending injury and you play through it, then you're a dog.
That stands to reason Mac Jones is a dog, Mike.
No, he left. Most guys would have gotten surgery.
Oh, okay. He still didn't play.
He left the game.
Play George Pickens.
He's
Tuck
really,
away Dak on your bench.
Pickens is very interesting to me.
Yeah, he is.
I'm like scared as all get out right now about Pickens because without CD, like Pickens was a my guy.
Because he was the wide receiver too.
Yeah,
Because he was the
could
wide
hide.
receiver 2 for this team is perfect for him. Now it's like the defense is going, okay, well, there's pretty much this guy.
Over under 9 targets.
I would take the under on that.
See, I think he's guaranteed
I'll
9
go-
or more.
I'll go over. He's been at 9 targets the past 2 weeks.
That's why I picked that.
I know.
Yeah.
I was letting Jason know that.
So you,
he was
I mean,
there.
all the concerns aside, though, Jason, is he sliding in as more of a wide receiver 2 for you then?
He
Yeah,
is.
I'll
He's
be-
not a must start to me, but he projects to get volume. And
Jake
he's good.
Ferguson is a must start.
Oh,
yes, he is.
goodness gracious! The only place that the Packers have really been beat this year is really the tight end position, and Ferguson's gonna.
Over under 21 targets for Jake Ferguson.
I guess
I'll
go.
take the push.
Oh, you're pushing. I'll take the under. All right, Monday Night Football. Do you know we got the doubleheader
Yes.
at the different times, but they're still playing at the same time?
Just in an hour. We got to stagger them an hour. For
Split screen,
For
baby.
what reason?
No, I actually
screen.
look.
No,
now
guys,
that we're-
you guys are weird.
No, I
hate it.
mean,
I hate it.
It's actually pretty awesome. Personally,
we like it,
we
man.
like. I mean, I'm on YouTube TV, so it's
What,
like I just do
producers,
the
am I
the
the-
two things, and
Am I the only one who hates it?
I like it.
I like it too.
Okay.
yeah.
I'm weird.
I was with you, man. The first time they did it, I was like, but with the split screen where you
I-
can just have the audio go back and forth
What I
between
like,
the two games.
I love the island games because it's like it's an event. It's when
Isolated attention on Twitter.
we're
and-
all when Game of Thrones, when you had to watch it live, it's like everyone in the world, we're all watching the exact same thing at the exact same time, and we can have a conversation on Twitter, and it's just fragmented.
Don't you have an HOA meeting at that time anyways that you're going to miss this for?
Well, I'm running, yeah. Can I count on your vote or what?
Yeah, you're the man for the job. The Jets.
No more dual Monday Night Football.
The
Wow.
Jets are 0-3. The Dolphins are 0-3. The Vegas line, Miami -2.5. The over/under is 45.5. You look at this division, and Buffalo could put on blindfolds and win this division right now. The way those other 3 teams look, we went into the seasons. It's like, oh, you know what, the New England they look okay at best,
Yeah.
okay to bad, and then Buffalo a dominant force again. The Jets and Dolphins are winless. No sideline dance victories yet here for Aaron Glenn. Okay, here we go. We get to play Monday Night Football. We got a 45.5 point over/under. Justin Fields should be back out on the field. The last time we saw him on the field, it was bad,
It was against Buffalo.
and I had bought in, so I'm bitter. But
I get it. It was against Buffalo. If you're going to want to have some clarity on just for sure knowing that Fields is going to play, but if he's going to play, then I'm starting. I would start him.
does that go like Baker versus Fields, or are you talking a tier
Oh,
below
man.
that? Like
I would go Fields over Baker.
you would?
Yeah.
That
See,
doesn't bother me.
Fields, unfortunately, going on the road with some of, he was 11 for 27 through 3 quarters. Okay,
Yeah, but
I know it's
How was
Buffalo.
Kyler through 3 quarters? No, I'm just
Yeah.
saying he didn't play a whole game. And
11 for 27 is rough. A 39 passer rating is rough. I'm not
Yeah.
2 fumbles. That's pro. Look, you look at the career. There's a lot of that. That's all I'm saying. Like if I would not play him over Baker.
but that was Buffalo.
Right.
Not Miami, and the Dolphins have lost their secondary. I would. I think I'll take that gamble because Baker against the Eagles with some injuries there. I mean I get it. It's a gamble, but I think
If I had
Fields-
that Baker tier, I'm not doing it. So
Okay.
we disagree on that one. Devon Achane, Breece Hall, you can play them both.
Yep.
Garrett Wilson, yes.
Yep.
Tyreek Hill, yes.
Yeah,
the
I
last
think,
2 weeks
yeah.
he's been viable.
Can you start Waddle?
I thought you were going to say Waller, and I was like, no, you can't. You can't start Darren
Wait.
Waller. I don't know what Darren Waller has done to get this free money.
Is Waller potentially actually playing?
I doubt it. I think he's ramping up. They're looking for week 16.
He's limited.
He's trying to go up that ramp.
The
that-
world's longest
He is
ramp.
in line.
it was that Red Bull
Oh, okay.
skate ramp.
He says
He's
that
climbing
he's
for a
still
while.
on track to make his debut. He's on
In
track
this
to make
game?
his debut in this game.
Wow.
But it's on Monday. We have plenty of time for a setback. But
Trying to channel some
So
energy.
go back to Waddle.
He's had a touchdown each of the last 2 weeks.
He has
5 receptions each of the last 2 weeks.
So
if he's healthy, I'm fine playing him.
He's never healthy.
You caught me.
Yeah, I mean, he'll go out a couple times in this game.
You caught me.
I think you can start him.
No, I do too. I think he's a flex-worthy wide receiver 2 play.
Three.
Wide
receiver 3.
All jokes aside, it will be interesting to keep your eyes on Darren Waller.
I mean, who do you think wins this ballgame? I think the Dolphins. I think the Dolphins win this game going away.
I think the Dolphins win this game by 5.
Yeah, I guess we'll see.
The Dolphins are usually.
If you don't like this game, you can watch the other one that's going on at the same time.
You look.
I got bad news for you. It's the Bengals.
The Bengals Broncos.
The Mike McDaniel era of the Dolphins. The Dolphins have looked good against bad teams. That is like their specialty. So if you want to say that the Dolphins will have a great game, win going away, I get that.
Yeah, they showed some fight against Buffalo last week. You know, that was
closer than the final score for sure.
Yeah, Cincinnati 2-1 taking on the Denver Broncos in Denver. Denver 1-2. The Vegas line is Denver minus 7.5. The over/under is 44.5. This is not. I won't go almost upset, but I actually think Cincinnati is going to keep the game closer because this is just setting up to be a little bit of a trap. I think for Denver at home after how bad Cincinnati was last week. You know, Bo Nix, independently of they're 1-2. That's a reflection on how he's played. They've been close. He's not been that good.
No,
he's been really up and down.
The Broncos have disappointed me quite a bit. I mean, they had a game against Tennessee to start the season where they were terrible. They won because it was Tennessee, but they weren't good, and then they've lost their next 2 games.
I'm not sure the Sean Payton play calling thing is still working the way it used to work. I'm not sure I like everything I'm seeing from a play calling perspective. But
having said that, I like him this week.
Yeah, this week, I mean, you should get production. Your start of the week at quarterback.
Yep.
Your start of the week at running back and J.K. Dobbins. The world waits for R.J. Harvey to be more involved. The gap in involvement is so vast right now. I don't really see a takeover scenario happening anytime soon, if at all, this season.
No reason. Dobbins is playing really, really good football.
When you look at the wide receiver room, Cortland Sutton still sitting right around wide receiver 15 on the year. Is it Troy Franklin next man up?
I think Troy Franklin he's still the one with the snaps as the wide receiver too. Yeah, so he's next man up.
He's still playable.
I don't know if he's as playable in this matchup.
For Troy Franklin?
Yeah, I mean if Andy's right that the Bengals show up and make this a competitive game, then I'm a little bit more excited for Troy Franklin.
Yeah, I think Franklin to me is in the watch category still.
Yeah, that's where I have him.
I can't imagine you have a team that's if you're in a super deep league, I guess
we're talking about starting Thornton and Trey
Tucker. That's fine. That's fine. You'd play. I would not play Franklin over those two guys.
I would not.
He'd be at the third for me.
Yeah, I think that he's in that same tier.
Just because it's just tough. You could get nothing. Like you could get 0. We have. By the way, J.K. Dobbins is one of only 4 running backs to be top 15 all of the weeks. James Cook, Bijan CMC, and J.K. Dobbins. Pretty impressive. Not impressive. Chase Brown, Jake Browning. If Brown's in your name, scoring points ain't your game.
Oh, man. So it's such a bummer.
So far, week 1, 43 rushing yards. Week 2, 47 rushing yards. Week 3, 3 rushing yards. He has not looked good. He was never a special enough player to just demand everything. He was opportunity on an incredible offense. The opportunity is still there. He's still getting 15 opportunities this last week. That's enough for fantasy. But if you're on a bad offense.
Yeah, and I'm not excited about Chase Brown. Oh my gosh, their schedule. It's Denver, Detroit, Green Bay are the next ones. Because what I was going to point out is week 1 was Cleveland. Like Cleveland, he put up 43 rushing yards against Cleveland where Derrick Henry and Josh Jacobs did jack squat against that defense. Then Jacksonville, who, Jay, we agreed that I think that Jacksonville is a better defense than we got to start reorienting, retrain your brain on that because they were so bad. And then Minnesota won the game with defense. So that's not to play Chase Brown. That's a
maybe it's
schedule
not
is-
as bad as it's been.
Yeah. And once we get to like week 7,
Right, but I was going to say this. I mean,
the next
maybe-
3 weeks, no
yeah.
thank you.
T. Higgins.
Prefer not. Let's see. DK Metcalf against Minnesota or T. Higgins.
Oh, Metcalf by a lot.
Okay. Michael
Terrible
Pittman.
question.
Michael Pittman.
Pittman,
Yeah, Pittman. I mean, Higgins is bottom of the barrel.
Okay. Romeo Dobbs.
Higgins.
Yeah, I'll probably play Higgins.
Okay. And then I'll give you one more bottom of the barrel. Jerry Jeudy.
I'll play Higgins.
All right.
That way I'm not playing Judy.
That's not a bad strat.
All right. Some more injury updates before we turn to the fantasy face-off. Jalen Warren's still been limited in practice. Johnny Smith limited. Chuba Hubbard listed as questionable with the calf injury. Ted McMillan questionable, expecting to play. And Jatavian Sanders and Xavier Legette ruled out of that game, as well as Alec Pierce with the concussion ruled out. So your dart throw, your DFS, Adonai Mitchell, someone you could look at.
Looking update. CeeDee Lamb not yet ruled out.
No?
So doubtful.
Fingers crossed.
Doubtful.
All right. Let's get to it.
Mm-mm.
Fantasy Face Off, presented by Prize Picks.
Last week, Mike went 4 for 4. All 4 of his
Yeah, baby.
picks
We won.
delivered. And I ended up 2 out of 4. Tyler Warren ended up 6 yards shy. And Ken Walker did not get to his yardage total. And Jason, you
I
ended
did
up
not do well last week.
you ended up with the wheel of
And
shame.
that's why.
Wheel of Shame.
All right. Spin that wheel.
I read them off. See what we
I
got there.
can't wait.
We got Reporter. We got Rainy Day, MTV Cringe, and Snorked.
What is Snorks?
Oh, this is going to be a snorkel, isn't it? Oh, son of a gun.
Make sure that cap goes on first.
Wait, you got to
and
put
then-
on
Oh, I
your
got
swimming
yeah.
cap, Jay. Oh, this is good.
All right, okay.
Oh, baby.
You're gonna be looking at the fishes.
Oh,
swimming.
yeah.
Oh,
That was a snap.
okay.
Okay, yeah, that's good for the audio.
All right, the glasses situation. I don't
Yeah,
know.
you're gonna have to need to pop those off
Can you?
because you want to jump in.
Can you read your
I can
lineup?
I can zoom in.
Can you please? Does he have to put the snorkel
Oh,
on?
for
Nah,
sure. No?
Oh no, you
Maybe
gotta be able to
in
talk
between
in
talking?
between.
Okay. All right. Let's go.
Looks pretty good. All right, we're gonna blitz this week's picks.
All right.
Starting with the quarterback position, I'm going Jordan Love, more than 5.5 rushing yards.
Jason Voorhees.
That is the same one I have.
hey, you cover that nose.
Wait.
No, with the
Oh,
mask.
is it wrong? The water's getting in my nose.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's way worse.
Yeah, that's the point.
Oh, gosh. Okay.
He's fogging up.
You said
Jordan Love, more than 5.5 rushing yards.
that is the same one I have. We've been actually doing this. This projection has been 6.5 the last couple weeks, and we've been going more and having great success.
All right.
You
there.
are getting real foggy.
I can't see anything.
I'm going with Jake Browning, less than 224.5 passing yards.
All right, running back position. I'm going Amarian Hampton, more than
We're getting a real fog situation here, fellas.
Amarian Hampton, more than 39.5 rushing yards.
What?
Wow, that
I did not see that
one is good. Speaking of those bagels,
He is full. For the audio listeners, his mask has fully fogged. He is in,
I'm supposed to be underwater right now.
and you are.
Yeah. I'm gonna take Chase Brown, from the Bengals. His projection is 53.5 rushing yards.
I didn't see that one either.
Yeah. And if you're curious if I'm going more or less than that,
More. Don't be a coward.
I'm going less.
Mike, who's the running back for you?
I'm going with Jordan Mason. I like your guys so much more than mine.
Okay.
But Jordan Mason, 80.5 rushing yards against the Pittsburgh Steelers. I'm going more, baby.
Whoa.
My wide receiver.
I know it's up there.
Yeah, I like ours way more.
Yeah, I do too.
Garrett Wilson, 65.5 receiving yards. I'm taking the more.
Oh man, we were gonna fight.
I'm taking the more. Garrett Wilson is too important.
All right, I'm going with huge Quentin Johnston. He is at 2.5 receptions. I'm going more than 2.5.
All right. And I got Andy's start of the week, Mr. Matthew Golden.
Nice.
More than 41.5. If this is a thank you. The rookie watch of Matthew Golden against Dallas. If he can't perform there, it's gonna be devastating. And Ashton Genty in that Bears matchup is like, if these guys can't get it done this week,
those are two, Genty and Golden.
Yeah. What are you doing there?
I gotta be able to see what my tight end is. Forgive me.
Okay. Andy, who's your tight end?
Hunter Henry, 38.5 receiving yards. I'm taking the more.
All right.
I'm going Dallas Goedert. On his first 2 receptions.
Did he forget the rest?
No.
Okay.
You're on one of those.
I'm doing one of
those real
these.
specific
I
ones.
love these. So 17.5 yards on his first 2 receptions. Dallas Goedert is a dink and dunk guy. I'm going less than 17.5 yards.
On his first 2.
On his first 2 receptions.
That's interesting.
I'm going Jake Fergalicious.
Oh, boy.
4.5 receptions.
Oh, boy.
I'm taking a more.
Oh,
Okay.
boy.
Yeah.
All right, that was Fantasy Face-Off presented by Prize Picks. I'd like to talk slow for Jason's sake here. Check out max discounts on the app now, like Jalen Hurts at more than 0.5 passing yards for the September 28th game. Use the code Footballers and get $50 in lineups when you play $5.
How are you making the mask dance?
He's breathing in and out, and
You're going to hyperventilate, my guy.
Yeah, he is. All right, it's time to say goodbye. That is it. Jason is snorked out. We are done. Enjoy the weekend, everybody. We've got Sunday Live.
Yeah, I'll see everyone Sunday morning, bright and early. Goodbye.
Thank you for listening to another episode of the Fantasy Footballers Podcast. Join our fantasy football community on jointhefoot.com and follow us on Twitter @TheFFBallers.